Hello everyone. For today I got two charts for you guys. I got again gold chart and I will cover the USD versus Canadian dollar. Today is the big day in terms of basically in terms of the news, because we do have FOMC statement and FOMC press conference later today and FOMC economic projections. So it will be very we can expect very high volatility around this event, and basically you need to be very careful with your positioning and define your risk properly because of the news that we'll have later during the day. But back to our gold chart, we spoke about yesterday about the gold chart, and this is the update of that gold analysis. I still think that there is a much bigger odds we'll have to go down on the gold, and that the gold chart basically, that the gold can go the downside and make another downswing. If you check, this is a gold futures market, and if you check the volume on the updates, this is a daily time frame. Basically, you will find out that we got updates on the lower volume, which is not that confirmative for the further rally. And instead of that, I can see that the gold can trade lower and eventually retag this pin bar low at 1696 and even go to retag this low at 1674. Again, the key pivot resistance is still at the 1740, and I will definitely suggest to watch for downside opportunities with the downside targets in 1696 and 1674. So watch for the downside, but because the FOMC, you can define maybe and watch after the FOMC and try to position yourself, or if you want before, you can pre-position prior to FOMC. So make sure to mark this 1740 level like an important reference point, and then watch for this downside move, which I expect in the next days to develop. So that is the one update on the gold. So nothing literally changed from yesterday, and I still expect the downside movement on the gold. On the USD versus Canadian dollar, I see there is a potential for the rally here, and I will explain my reasons. So if you go to the daily time frame, you will find out that we got basically two neutral days, and we basically traded below this low, and now we're trying to back there. Now oscillator position is basically oversold, and literally we have a bull cross here, fresh bull cross on stochastic, and the supply basically on this downside wave here, actually the volume very, very low. So I can see this eventually, if we can take the previous day high, 2-day high, that this have a potential to have a good rally, maybe even towards again this consolidation zone again, and to back into this zone here, right there. Right, so the play will be to watch for buying opportunities on the pullbacks, and especially if you see the breakout of 2-day high around 1.2500 zone, 510 zone, and then to buy the pullbacks after that. If you want to be aggressive and to have even position from here, you can try with this long and put a stop, for example, underneath this current day low, which is around 1.2430, and then try to play for the upside target at the 1.2575 or even 1.2670 zone. So again, if you check also Canadian dollar, you will see that we got some kind of the channeling mode here, and we're on the bottom of that channel. You can also see the lower trend line right there where we stopped here. So pretty good odds that this can be another good swing from here, that we can develop another good swing from here. So watch for the upside opportunities on the USD Canadian and the downside opportunities on the gold.